Hey guys, what's up? It's your host Fyazali Channa back with another exciting breakdown of Loki Season 2 Episode 5. In this episode, things are getting real, the stakes are higher than ever before, and Loki and Sylvie are going to have to work together if they want to save the multiverse. In this breakdown, we are going to dive deep into episode, discuss all the major plot points, and share our theories about what's to come. So if you are a fan of Loki and you want to stay one step ahead of the game, be sure to hit that subscribe button and tune in for this must-watch breakdown. So Loki Season 2 Episode 5 revealed another batch of MCU Easter eggs and references as the story continued after the Episode 4's major cliffhanger. After the destruction of the TVA and the temporal loom, Loki Season 2 Episode 5 confusingly saw the return of the titular character's time slipping. This time though, Loki was being pulled across the multiverse into various branched timelines, revolving around the lives of Mobius, B-15, Ouroboros and Cassie to make for an interesting tension-fueled episode of Loki Season 2. By the time of Loki Season 2 Episode 5 ending, the show takes viewers on a twisty journey full of developments both in the story and with the show's characters. As such, Loki Season 2 Episode 5's Easter eggs are apparently aided by the overall importance the show has to the wider story of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, from a secret Loki idol-based post-credits scene to fun references to the world of the TVA. Here's every MCU reference and the Easter egg found in Loki Season 2 Episode 5. At the end of Loki Season 2 Episode 4, Victor Timely was destroyed by temporal radiation being turned into a spaghetti-like substance in the process. This effect has been lovingly dubbed spaghettification by MCU fans online. This effect has been lovingly dubbed spaghettification by MCU fans online, something that continued in Loki Season 2 Episode 5. Throughout the episode, several timelines and characters are erased from time via spaghettification. Interestingly, this same visual effect was also utilized in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness when Scarlet Witch killed Earth 838's Reed Richards. Okay, the first title card for Loki is usually the same each week, with each individual letter of the word shifting fonts and styles until they land on the now recognizable title. However, Loki Season 2 Episode 5 includes an Easter egg to the episode's 5 events hidden within the title's animation. Before settling on the visual title for Loki, each letter disappears and reappears completely rather than simply switching styles as usual. This sets up the story of the episode, more specifically the plot point of the Loki disappearing and reappearing throughout the time. Loki Season 2 Episode 5's inclusion of Alcatraz. While Alcatraz is a real-world tourist destination, the prison island has been utilized at the length in Marvel's history, from being used in X-Men The Last Stand as the final battleground to being utilized often in X-Men comics. The prison has been spotted throughout several Marvel stories. Loki Season 2 Episode 5 continues this by showing Cassie's variant Frank as an inmate of Alcatraz prison who is planning to escape. Loki's time slipping represent the show's cast. So while eventually utilized in the episode's story, the initial quick cuts of Loki's time slipping were Easter eggs to the show's cast. Loki was shown time slipping between Alcatraz, B-15's hospital, Ouroboros labs and Mobius Jet Sky store and McDonald's, which links to Sylvie. Before the reveal that Loki was being wittingly pulled to the points in the multiverse that represents each character's temporal aura. These quick shots served as a neat reference to the characters Loki thought he had lost and foreshadowed the eventual reveal of why Loki was found at these specific points in the time. Loki Season 2 Episode 5's return contingent. Upon showcasing the variant of Ouroboros on timeline, or more aptly what his life was like before the TVA, it is revealed he wrote a book named The Zertan Contingent, which is an Easter egg to multiple franchises. For one, the Zertan Contingent was first spotted in the credit sequence of Loki Season 2 Episode 1, meaning Episode 5 was set up at the onset of the season. Secondly, Zertan is a reference to G.I. Joe villain and is a master of disguise, somewhat like look like himself, Loki. Finally, the Zertans are a race space shifters from Marvel Comics, also referring Loki's power set. Loki Season 2 Episode 5 has visual references to the TVA. Aside from the opening new minutes of Loki season 2 episode 5, much of the story takes place away from the TVA. Despite this, the episode features several visual Easter eggs and references to the organization. The main way in which this is accomplished is through Eddie's timeline, the variant of OB. The author's workshop is built almost identically to the OBs in the TVA, complete with the hanging structure similar in the design to the temporal loom. Loki season 2 episode 5 callbacks to the show's first episode. At the one point during the Loki season 2 episode 5 story, the titular Norse god attempts to control his time slipping. This results in a humorous scene that builds the tension of Loki's first attempt before showing him straining to accomplish the feat to minimal effect. This is an Easter egg to the very first episode of the show, in which the exact same situation happens, only with the Loki attempting to use his magic in the TVA when first encountering Ravonna Renslayer. Loki season 2 episode 5 references a Fantastic Four characters. During Loki season 2 episode 5, Loki encounters Mobius variant Dome at his house on the branch timeline. The door number for Mobius, or more fittingly Dome's house, is 1049, a reference to Marvel Comics Earth 1049 in the comics. This Earth was a reality constructed by Franklin Richards, the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm, at the beginning of the 8th Cosmos. Loki season 2 episode 5 continues to reference Zaniac. After the reveal that X5 aka Brad Wolf started in a movie named Zaniac, Loki season 2 has continued referencing the character. Zaniac was initially a villain of Thor in Marvel Comics, explaining its tongue-in-cheek usage in Loki season 2 episode 2. In Loki season 2 episode 5, another reference to Zaniac is found in the bar Sylvie and Loki drink at when an arcade machine based on the Brad Wolf film is spotted. Loki season 2 episode 5 calls back to season's 1 iconic lines. The ending of Loki season 2 episode 5 features a suitably dramatic scene in which all of the Loki's friends begin to disappear as their surrounding timelines do. Before Loki learns to control his time slipping, this scene features voiceovers from some of Loki season 1's most iconic lines, from Mobius' speech to Renslayer about going back to where he belonged on the timeline, to Sylvie asking whether being destined to lose makes Loki variants one and the same. These lines echo throughout Loki season 2 episode 5 until the titular hero learns to control his new power. Loki season 2 episode 5 has a secret post-credits scene. Thus far, only Loki season 2's premiere has featured a post-credits scene. That said, Loki season 2 episode 5 breaks this streak uniquely that eclipses Avengers Endgame's singular record. The episode features an audio-only stinger in which Zaniac can be heard saying, "You died, insert a coin, loser." This is not only a reference to the Zaniac character, Brad Wolf, the arcade machine from earlier in the episode, and the in-game's visual Easter egg to Tony Stark, but fits the theme of Loki season 2 episode 5 by flipping the concept of Loki being destined to lose on its head. So guys, if you like my theory and breakdown, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so you don't